Well, I got 5 things for you that you didn't know about Bridget Anne Kelly and Bridgegate in the wake of yesterday's sentencing that saw Bridget Kelly sentenced to 18 months in prison and Bill Baroni to 2 years. And number 5, Bridget Anne Kelly was hit by a drunk driver while walking home in college and suffered permanent debilitating injuries as a result. This was revealed in her motion papers filed by her defense attorney. Number 4, the charges that she and Baroni faced and were convicted on included 2 civil rights violations. They were actually formulated in the 1870s and meant to guard against the KKK, according to her attorney, Michael Critchley, because back in that day, the KKK would block public passage on roads and bridges to keep African Americans from moving about the South, and the feds decided to apply those charges to the Bridgegate affair. And now number 3, the 18 months that Bridget Anne Kelly will serve in prison if her appeal doesn't work, it's 18 months more than former Port Authority Chairman David Sampson will serve. You remember Sampson? He extorted his own flight out of United Airlines from Newark to just outside his vacation home in South Carolina, but the judge in that case gave him 1 year of house arrest in his beautiful home and 2 years of probation, no jail time for David Sampson. Number 2, the Bridgegate aftermath and the trial have been financially devastating for Kelly and her family. Her attorney said in court on Wednesday that she's actually not been able to pay him. And Michael Critchley is a pretty high-priced attorney. He says he's confident that she will pay him back, but her financial situation is so tenuous, no job and 4 kids, that she hasn't been able to do so. Number 1, her son Connor was born 17 years ago. It's what's called total autonomous pulmonary veins with obstruction, which means that his pulmonary veins were actually outside of the heart and on the wrong side of his body. And he credits in a letter to the judge his mother for making sure that he survived that time. It took 25 very risky surgeries, and now he says he's as happy as ever. And bonus fact, according to an archived version of her Twitter feed, she loves to listen to Enya.
That's the most interesting
now
part.
you buried the lead. Come on, you buried the lead.
I like Enya. I like that about her.
An extra bonus fact just for you, Bill. The feds, in their court papers asking for these sentences for Bridget Anne Kelly and Bill Baroni, restated what David Wildstein said on the witness stand, that Governor Christie was told of these lane realignments while they were happening at a 9/11 ceremony at Ground Zero. It is the official position of the U.S. Attorney's Office and Donald Trump's Justice Department that Christie knew, and his statements afterwards were lies, which amount to a cover-up.
Do people think there's a realistic possibility that this sentence will change or that there'll be a reversal because of the appeal?
There are the 2 things. First, the potential misapplication of these federal civil rights laws, but additionally the last-minute change by the judge who said that the feds didn't have to prove that this was intentionally against Mark Sokolich.
Right.
What's going to happen to her children when she's locked up?
According to her attorney, her parents are elderly and it'll be very difficult for them to care for them full time. And her husband has a smaller house and is a golf pro. He spends a lot of time working. It'll be a really difficult situation for these kids.
Conviction is what it is. Let's see. Thanks.